For this question, I'm asked to find the measure of angle CQD. So in order to do that, I actually need to find the value of x. And when I'm looking at that, I'm just looking at this picture as a whole. I notice that all of these angles together are angles on the line, and they're all going to add up, therefore, to equal 180. And so my work is kind of figuring out what all the pieces are. For example, I start with a 10, plus, then I have angle CQD, which is 2x, plus, then I have angle 103, measures 103 degrees, plus, then I have angle EQF, which is 3x, plus 12, which is this last piece of the 180 here. So when I look at this all together, I see that I have accounted for each part of this picture, and I've set it equal to 180. Now that I have represented the geometric relationships with this algebraic equation, I can start to use my algebra skills and sort of clean things up. For example, I notice that I have two x terms, and so those are like terms, so I can combine those together. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 5x plus. I also noticed that I have three constant terms, and I can add all of those together. So 103 plus 10 plus 12, and that gives me 125. And that's still equal to 180. We're not yet working with the right-hand side of the equation. Now that I've cleaned this up a bit, I can start to use inverse operations and isolate the variable solving for x. I'll begin by subtracting 125 from each side, and when I do that, the constant term on the left side will be gone. I'll be left with 5x equal to 180 minus 125 gives me 55. I'm looking to find the value of x, 1 positive x, and so to do that I'll divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable. So that leaves me with x, or 1 positive x, which is what I'm looking for, and it's equal to 11. So I know what x is equal to, but that doesn't answer the question. I'm being asked here to find the measure of angle CQD. So the measure of angle CQD is equal to 2x. Now that I know that x is equal to 11, I can substitute 11, do the multiplication, and I find 22 degrees. So the measure of angle CQD is 22 degrees.